starting on 66.
And you want me to direct it to you?
Yeah, I'll be
Sweet.
Kylie.
Who was that?
My brother.
You guys close?
We run an independent news site. Now my question. What do you need from Anders?
Can you give me to her?
My question first.
I have no idea, actually. I just recently learned that my mother used to work for a secret agency and that's tied to her.
Agency?
I grabbed this. It has intel on it about Anders, but it's password protected.
My brother could probably do something.
All I know is this Anders is connected with the agency I'm after, and they took my mother, and I need to find her.
And you think she knows where your mother is?
I don't know, but Webb was there. He was there in my house. He tried to kill me. I only know what I saw.
Anders fools a lot of people, but she's just a punk. I could see someone being behind her.
Wait, you've interacted with her? You know what I think is crazy? This. And this is a crazy coincidence that we met. Webb could have killed me, but he didn't.
Okay, well, I went out camping this weekend and was driving back home today. Nobody orchestrated that.
Maybe not, but I bet they knew. Maybe you're easier to predict than you think. Sweet. Do you want me to just stay seated for all of this?
Yeah, go ahead and stay seated.
Okay. All right.
I'll be Harper. What the?
Stay back, all of you. Stay where you are. I want your hands where I can see them.
What are you doing?
I'm ordering you to reconsider.
Oh, okay. So you're going to kill Kylie if I don't save her brother.
Webb's got to pay. Harper, he's got to pay for what he did to Evelyn. To Talia.
This is bigger than any of us.
We're going to save them.
What are you going to do if I don't? Kill the woman? What are you going to do, James?
I will do this.
James.
Come on. I've got nothing to live for if it's not this.
James.
You know where the old compound is? He wants me, not them. It's my choice how I die, Harper.
All right, and then for those last monologue here, it's all you. So we're
Sweet. I want you to understand something. This isn't about you. It's not about me. It's about all of them out there. The ones that are going to die if you don't give me what I need. You think you're above it all. You think you know what's best for everyone. But the question right now is, do you know what's best for you? you don't start talking, this gun is going to be the last thing you ever see.
Don't kill me, I'm sorry!
Ah!
Dude, this was great, you did good!
You look, please, step back, sir, step back with your imaginary weapon.
Well, yeah, so why don't you tell me a little about yourself? How did you sort of get started? You've got a lot of experience. What kind of got you in that direction?
I mean, I've been acting since I was pretty young. I did my first professional acting, which was in a commercial here in Idaho for Libraries Linking Idaho, when I was in junior high, and I've always wanted to do acting, and so I went to Emerson College for acting out in Boston, and then out there I started doing film in high school a little bit, and acting in the films that Cody and I would create, and then went to Emerson for theater training, and then also took film classes, and double majored in film production and acting, and got out of school and was immediately offered a job on the production side of films, and so I started ADing films and things like that, and got more experience within the feature film world, and acted in a couple like small roles, things like that, while I could produce on the side. And I got very lucky and was able to help produce and assistant direct a feature film, and then immediately get cast during that in a play back in Boston. And so I would go back and forth between doing these feature films on the production side and then acting in the theater in Boston, which was really great. I feel really happy about being able to do that, because not a lot of people get to do that. And then I did my bike trip, which is kind of like a big turning point in my life as far as production side for me, because it's the first feature that I've done with Cody all by ourselves kind of thing, where the other stuff I was working for other companies and things like that. So I've been on the production side, but have been acting in all of the things that we've been doing. And I love just interacting with people. What I love about film acting specifically is like being able to connect with other people in the scene while like in the location, where you can do that on the stage, but it's a lot more what if on the stage, where in film you can make it a little bit closer to the reality that you're dealing with, to an extent. Obviously, there's lights and cameras and editing and all that fun stuff. But yeah, so I'm back in Idaho for a while, good while now, until I finish Bike Against the Wind and see where the wind blows me. But yeah, and I'm just trying to get more involved in the art world here. So I think that,
Very cool.
yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing, what I'm about.
So this might make this next question irrelevant, but if you could sort of forecast maybe where would you like, maybe in a preferred future, what would you like to see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years? In 5 years, I want to be completely sufficient. I mean, in 2 years, I want to be completely sufficient off of acting and film production. In 5 years, I want to have a fully running production company that is operating with like 5 employees that I don't have to worry too much about a lot of the things that I worry about now with the production company.
And what would that production company do? Are you thinking mostly films or more commercials?
Ideally, it would be short films and feature-length films. That's the aim. As far as the business plan to supplement the funding for that, I would love to do commercials. I love the focus of that. But why I want a more standing production company is so I can be more of the actor. Because I found that through the amount of production that I've been doing, that where I feel the most comfortable and where I feel the most passionate and the most happy is on this side of the camera, which is why I'm pushing to be more in more things and acting more. Because over the last 3 years, I feel like I've kind of been in both and trying to deal with that. And I don't know, it's good, it's great experiences, but I definitely following more of my passion again.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Very cool.
That is what I'm doing in 5 years. Yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna be in 5 years,
it's
but
kind of a stupid question.
but I have. I mean, Chance of Fate Productions has been coding my production company since we were freshman year of high school, and so that's something that I've been working on and meeting people and wrangling them into, like, whenever I have a project, I just call up Libby Ball, who's my costume designer, and this, Jim Cummings, who's has production equipment, and like all of these people that I'm trying to pull in, so we can create a community to tell stories.
I like
Yeah.
that a lot. Very cool.
So.
Well, very cool. Well, thank you.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me.
Awesome.
This was great.